So this week I wanted to do a video about what I'm really bad at as a 22-year-old. I want to know if other people are as shit as I feel about just like life. Being an adult at 22 and you're like, whew, it's weird. So I remember being in year 7, so that's I'm like age 10 or 11, and I remember thinking, I looked up at the sixth formers and they were what, 17, 18. I looked at them and I was like, they're really fucking grown up. Oh my god, they must be like, they're gonna go to uni and they're gonna get married, they're gonna have their own house, they're gonna have children. And like thinking back then, like as a kid, like you looked at people my age and you were like, shit, they're old, like they're really fucking old. And now that I'm that age, I'm like, shit, like I don't know how to be an adult. Like I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not doing anything right. Like how do I adult? Like I'm so shit at adulting. I think I'm doing this as a kind of catharsis. This is what happens in my life and I'm really shit at it. And I just want other people to be like, yeah, I'm shit as well. It's not gonna be like serious things like paying bills on time and things like that, which by the way I am really shit at, but that's just another thing, that's just me being shit. First of all, portion sizes. Like if I'm cooking at home, I do still live with my parents, but food wise I tend to cook my own food. That is because I am gluten intolerant, I am lactose intolerant, and it is so much easier if I cook my own food because then I know what's going into it and it's not any hassle for anybody else. So I make my own food. Like an adult should, I cook for myself. So that's one thing. Like I can cook, so I suppose that's like 1 point to me. I will guarantee you, if I'm like, I'm gonna make spaghetti bolognese or I'm gonna make chili, I will guarantee that I will have enough chili to feed a family of 4 for a good week and a half. I don't know why, I can't get it. And when I was at uni I just used to freeze it and put it in my freezer and they would get mouldy and yeah. Like wanting things and needing things. I can't differentiate between the two. I wanted to dye my hair pink, so I went to the shops, bought hair dye and dyed my hair pink. I did not need to dye my hair pink, but I dyed my hair pink. I have about £5 to last me until the end of the month. Yeah, I thought that it was a good idea to go out and buy £6 hair dye. Like I thought I would grow out of it. I thought it'd be a thing. I'd be like, no, I'll hit like 21. I'll know how to handle my money. I have no idea. Is that stupid? I think that's stupid. Saving money. So I have a friend who she is about to go travelling. She has saved up a lot of money. And when I mean a lot of money, I'm basically meaning she has enough money that she could put a deposit on a house. Like she's going to go travelling for a few years. She has done very well. She saved up all this money. I've never saved up any money. I just don't know how to. Maybe that comes back to the fact that I don't know wanting and needing. I will go, and if I have some money left, I won't ask my parents for stuff, but if it's things like food, I will turn around to them that I don't have any money for food. But that's because I've spent my money on shit things that I don't need, and then I don't have any money for food. So if I was living on my own, it's probably not a good idea, really. I probably should be like monitored at all times if I'm thinking about it. I've set up a direct debit to go out my account every week to save money. It goes into an ISA account and I was like, yeah, this is amazing. This month I ran out of money, so I took all the money I'd saved and I've spent it. Like, I'll go and have sushi today because I fancy sushi, and sushi is healthy and shit, so I'm gonna have sushi. It's not a good idea. Does anyone know how to save? Like, fuck, I don't know how to save. I don't think this is gonna ever happen. I'm just like in my old bedroom at my house, like, fuck, I'm never gonna leave. I'm gonna be here forever. Fuck. What I can't do is make reservations on the phone. Whether this be for a restaurant, hairdressing appointment, to get my nails done. That is the most daunting thing ever. Like, it really panics me. You remember ringing up the doctors to be like, I'm ill, I need an appointment. Because like, it goes to lots of things going through my head, like, what if I don't say the right thing? What if I'm like, it's all I need to do is make an appointment at the doctor's. I just need like, I'm ill, please can I see a doctor? But all these things go through my head, like, what if I end up booking myself in for like a colonoscopy or something? Like, what if that happens? What if they think that I'm dying and they call it ambulance? And what, like, I just want a doctor's appointment, but what if I say the wrong thing? Why? I don't know why that stresses me out so much. If I book for the wrong number of people, what? I feel like we need 10 people. What if I book for a table of 2 and we get there and there's only 1 table? It's the worst thing in the world. Like, literally, I need to chill out. That's what I need to do. I need to chill the fuck out. Sitting in public. So what I mean by this is, I'll start from the beginning. I, as a person, am quite a confident person. I don't really mind, like, kind of meeting new people, chatting to them in social situations, things like that. I don't mind that. Or kind of sat maybe in a train station, like waiting for someone, or sat in the doctor's, or sat somewhere. I am not comfortable in myself to just sit there and wait. I have to look like I'm doing something, or like, yeah, I have to. So I've even on occasions, I have put my headphones in without any music and just sat there. So it looks like I'm listening to music. I'm not just sit here staring into the distance being like, the sky is grey. No, I have to like pretend that I'm listening to a song, or I'm listening to an audiobook or something like that. I'm not just sat here. I have to busy myself. I have to be on my phone, like texting someone or reading a book or something. I am not comfortable to just sit there and be a human. I mean, what the fuck is that? Like, surely it should be perfectly normal to just sit there, especially if you're in a waiting room. Then you're like obviously waiting for the doctor, so I can just sit there and be like content with yourself. I can't do it. That's another thing. Like, what I'm not very good at is if you're sat somewhere and someone you don't really know starts trying to make sort of small talk with you and you're just like, yeah, yeah, I agree. That's why I always go to places prepared with my headphones, so you're like, I'm gonna sit here with my headphones, no one's gonna talk to me now, so it's fine and dandy. Another thing I'm not very good at is responding to text. Don't get me wrong, if I see a text come up on my phone and I'll click on it and be like, oh right, that text, yeah. I've read it, but then, I mean, the whole effort of actually texting back is just fucking, oh my god, because I like have to properly think, what am I gonna, and then you're just like, if you're busy, you're just a bit like, if I text back, they're gonna text me back again, and then this whole dialogue was started then, and then it's gonna be back and forth and back and forth. Sure enough, an hour is gone, and you're like, well, I haven't done any of my work. What's the point of that? It's if you think about it, it's as if one of your friends was to come up to you, ask you a question, you turn to them and go, and just walk off. Maybe for an hour, maybe for a week. You come back and answer that question and they're like, oh well, okay. And then they don't give a shit because they were like, well, we asked you the question a fucking week ago. So the fact that you've responded now, well, it means bugger all to me, doesn't it? Last year I bought my first car. Woo! Adult. I can't get it cleaned. I've had it since July last year, so July 2015, and the first day I got it cleaned was today. Turns out it's pretty easy, you just rise through, like clean it and then give the money. Really basic stuff really, but I know now. But yeah, before then I fucking don't know how to clean my car. And even cleaning it myself, what would you clean it with? Like, do you clean it with, like, I don't know, like very liquid? Leaving the food to cool before I shove it in my mouth. Like, this will happen at restaurants, this will happen when I cook it myself. It's like my brain is like, oh yeah, you've just cooked this food, it's red hot, but who cares because you're hungry. Just shove it in your mouth, it'll be fine, it'll just go down. It burns a bit, it's fine, just have some more, the burning. And I'll wake up the next day, my mouth will be sore. I won't be able to drink a hot drink for a good week. But I don't learn. Me and my friend went out for a meal and we both did exactly the same thing. However, she went for the food first. So bearing in mind I was eating a bit of her food. She went and got it first, put it in her mouth, was eating it, and so she watched me pick up the piece of food, put it in my mouth, and I was like, so hot. I carried on eating it because when you've got past that point, there's no going back at that point. You're like, fuck, just carry on eating it. It'll be fine, it'll cool down. Doesn't cool down, just burns your fucking esophagus. Sat there, knowing how hot it was, and watched me put it in my mouth without warning and watched me burn my own mouth. Another thing I'm bad at is civilized drinking. And when I say civilized drinking, I mean alcoholic drinks. Not just drinking water. I can easily drink water civilized. It's not like I get it and fucking throw it in my face. That's not what I mean. I mean like going out for a few drinks with your friends. Just a quiet one. You've got work the next day. Just have a few. Have a girly chat. Have a few drinks. No. If I go for a few drinks, I overdo it. I'll have one drink and I'll be like, I'll have another one. Oh, well, I can definitely handle another 3. Next thing I know, I'm waking up the next morning with a fucking hangover and I've got shit to do and it was not what I planned, and yeah, but it just happens every time. By the way, I'm not an alcoholic. I don't think. I'm bad at throwing things away. Like everything. Like, I'm not just talking like little knickknacks or things that are broken. I'm talking like just everything. So my shower currently, it doesn't have a shampoo and a conditioner. It has a shampoo and a conditioner and 5 empty shampoo bottles from the past 2 years and 3 empty conditioner bottles and a weird conditioning oil that came with a hair dye. I can't throw things away and I don't know why. So there a massive list of things that I feel I'm really bad at as a 22-year-old, which I think are kind of common things that I shouldn't be bad at and that I should really grow up a bit and sort my life out and not be bad at them, but I am. And that's just happening. So I figured at the end of the day, I'm youngish, maybe, and I've got the rest of my life to be worrying about empty water bottles in my car and making reservations. Like, what if I just decided I was just gonna stay in my house all the time and just not make reservations? I mean, that kind of gets rid of that problem altogether, if you think about it. So, please subscribe and like if you did like it. Dislike if you didn't like it, obviously. Well, you. I'll be back next week. See ya!